We humans are made up of cells. First, life cells are dynamic cells, which are the zygote cells formed by the combination of sperm and egg. One cell divides into two, two divide into four. Originally these four divide into 8, and 8 divide into 16. However, life scientists have discovered that when cells divide into four, one cell stops dividing and automatically goes dormant. These 3 cells continue to divide into 6, and among these 6, one cell stops dividing and automatically goes dormant, and so on. Dynamic cells make up 75% of our body. If you are now 30 years old, dynamic cells have worked for your life for 30 years. If you are now 60 years old, dynamic cells have worked for your life for 60 years, and so on. From birth to death, humans have a large number of metabolically apoptotic cells every day. Before the age of 24, developmental functions are active, and no matter how many cells die each day, the quantity can be replenished in time. After the age of 24, developmental functions stop, and although a large number of cells still die each day, the quantity cannot be replenished in time. The older you get, the more cell loss there is. If you use health method and nutritional method to supplement nutrition and energy, it is. The phenomenon of daily metabolic apoptosis of cells cannot be stopped, and the quality of life will still decline, and diseases will still occur, because the human body is a system. When the number of cells is severely deficient, breaking the balance will lead to a chain reaction of damage. These are dynamic cells, also called primitive cells. This type of cell can sustain life without daily meals, but there is not enough nutrition and energy to activate the cells that have stopped dividing and are dormant. The cells that stop dividing were named by Professor Xu Rongxiang as potential regenerative cells, also called regenerative life cells, abbreviated in English as PRC, which are the second life cells of humans. We can also define them as static cells, and they make up 25% of our body. This type of static cell is the fertilized egg cell in the womb, which goes dormant during the formation of the human body, and everyone has them. It is a seed cell, a mother cell, the mother of stem cells, with strong regenerative ability, meaning it can also divide and differentiate into new cells. However, the nutrients required by static cells cannot be synthesized by themselves and are difficult to obtain from daily meals. Traditional Chinese medicine, Western medicine, health products, instruments, and massage techniques, functional shoes, towels, bracelets, necklaces, their functions and energy cannot induce static cells to divide. When we consume PRC, its secret formula has been passed down for over 200 years, composed of 206 regenerative nutrients. With sufficient nutrition and energy, static cells are activated to form stem cells, which then divide into new cells. The newly divided cells are young, healthy, and fully functional. They automatically detect aging, abnormal, diseased, cancerous, and post-24-year-old cells that gradually decrease in number. Replacement and supplementation occur, allowing diseases to heal without treatment. Bad cells will explode and die after consuming PRC, metabolizing out of the body without causing any burden. Just mentioned 24. After the age of 24, developmental functions stop and cells continue to undergo massive apoptosis every day. Until death, the apoptotic cells are not replenished. Gradually, the muscles and skin of the whole body age and shrink, the facial contours become uneven, and the cells undergo fibrosis, losing their function. Lack of function is also one of the causes of disease. Eating PRC allows static cells to divide into many new cells, automatically detecting and replenishing the number of cells. Isn't this equivalent to restoring the developmental function before the age of 24? Timely replenishment of the large number of cells that die daily. Although cell apoptosis is irreversible, it is possible to form stem cells by activating static cells, dividing into many new cells, replenishing the quantity, and preventing the consequences of diseases caused by the gradual loss of cells. So, PRC does not cure diseases. It is neither a medicine nor a health supplement. It is not a treatment method of Western medicine, nor a maintenance method of health supplements, and it is not about making stem cells. We are the ancestors of making stem cells, the mother of stem cells. Specializes in producing stem cells, which are self-generated and used within our own bodies. These stem cells divide into various types of cells needed for different organs and tissues, then automatically renew and replace all abnormal and diseased dynamic cells. This is not the concept of externally injected stem cells, so it's important to understand the principle of regeneration and the concept of cellular renewal. Although the whole world does not lack good health brands, currently all health brands work on dynamic cells, or you could say on old cells, which is like repeatedly patching up an old tire. Ultimately, old is still old, and after stopping use due to aging, the working ability of dynamic cells easily weakens and they easily become fibrotic. The cells replaced by taking PRC are those from when you were 25 years old, young, energetic, healthy, and full of vitality. We have all been 25 before. We have all been through it. No need to elaborate. We all know that at this age, we are full of youthful vigor, brimming with energy, and it extends the time, safeguarding our health. Our technology is called third-party medicine. Regenerative medicine breaks traditional medical techniques and conventional thinking.